Hey everyone, Fabian, Empire Build Academy back with a new video. It is Friday, which means we have a new general released on Evony, and it's a siege general, and it is Shapur I. Let's go across and have a look at Shapur now. And to find him, all we need to do is go into the recruit. We're going to portraits. He is a siege general, so that is what we're going to put in. And then scroll all the way down to the bottom and you can see this is him there. Now you may notice that it's showing King Henry there in the image. It is updated on mobile. For some unknown reason it hasn't been updated on the PC, but we will continue anyway and look at the stats. So the Master Worshipper increases siege machine attack and HP by 55%, range troop and siege machine defense by 40% when general is leading the army. And for the Ascensions, 1-star siege machine defense and HP 15%. For 2-star, attacking troop death into wounded rate plus 8%. 3-star is siege machine attack and HP plus 20%. 4-star is range troop and siege machine attack 15%, and there is some march size capacity there of 6%. And finally for the 5th-star, attacking siege machine attack 35%, defense and HP 20%. When going into the specialities, the first one is siege machine attack and HP 10%. The next one is range troop and siege machine attack by 10%. Third one along is siege machine attack, HP and defense all 10%. And then on the last one there, siege machine attack 55%, attacking siege machine defense 40%, attacking siege machine HP 40%. And then going into the Covenant and having a look what we've got in there. War Covenant is siege machine defense 10%. The Cooperation Covenant is siege machine training capacity 10%. Peace Covenant is the reinforcing siege machine attack 10%. Faith Covenant, attacking siege machine attack 10%. In rally siege machine HP 5%. The Honor Covenant is siege machine attack 10%. And then when we go into the last one, the Civilization Covenant, siege machine HP plus 10%. And also march size capacity also 10%. So in terms of that march size capacity, we are looking at 16%. What I am now going to do as well is I have now changed how I will show you this with the new generals. And what I will do each time a new general comes out is I will then show you the two most recent generals before that within the same troop type. So this was siege. So the top one is Shapur, and you can see the total attack as well as the defense and HP and march size. And then like I say, you can compare this to Francis Drake, who had 205% total attack. Total defense was 175%. Total HP 195%. March size on Francis Drake is down at 10%. So there is an increase on that. And then Kiso Yoshinaka, total attack was 235% there. The defense and HP is both the same. And the march size is 16%. So going on that basis, Kiso is just slightly better. But obviously there are other things to take into consideration as well. And of course, you do obviously need the general tokens to get Shapur, and if you don't have Kiso, then Shapur might be a decent option for you. What I will do is go back over to Evony. There is also a wall general that has been released. Let's go to the announcements over here and have a quick glance at that. It is Montezuma I. This is him here. Reduces enemy range troop attack by 40%, enemy range troop and siege machine defense and HP by 35% when general is leading the army. And then you also have the 5-star Ascensions, which I won't read out as it's very difficult to get hold of this general, but I will leave that there for you, as well as the general specialities as well, which you can also see. And then what I will do is I will just shoot over to the cake event where you can get this general, and it is very difficult indeed because you've got to go all the way down to the 10th one, which I think costs around £2,000. Do correct me if I've got that wrong in the comments, and it's right here, and that is where you will find him. But like I say, it's so difficult. You're only getting one copy, and I would imagine, speaking to Legio in the Alliance, he was saying that further copies would probably come out in other events. But it's just one of those generals that, yeah, he's decent, he's really, really cool. I would love him on my wall. I'd love him as a sub-general, but I'm never going to get him. I'm never going to see him unless I get all the way down to that 10th cake level. Okay, so that is it for this particular siege general. Do let me know as well what you think about the generals that I've done here with the comparison. I'm actually thinking of doing the generals on the website empirebuildacademy.com come in this style format for each of the generals. So it'd be awesome to get some feedback on that. And also, if there is anything you would like additional to that layout for those generals. So do please provide feedback on that. Do let me know what you think of this new general, Shapur I, and also what your plans are going forward with the generals you have. And I will see you in another video very, very soon. Thanks for watching.